Hello, Seeking Sister Wives fans. We're going to discuss episode number 3 right now. I am surprised at how much I like some of the people on the show.
Say what?
If you're interested about that, stick around. Let's talk about it. Okay, we'll go through the show as it sort of, I don't know how we're going to do this, but let me just start off by saying I am shocked at how much I like a lot of the women on this show. I am normally not and not that I'm really connecting with them, but it's not like I hate them, but I don't like them. I actually like a lot of the women on the show, which is making me dislike a lot of the men on the show even more.
Fair.
We start off with the Nick, Angelina, I think it is. Nick, Angelina, and Chené. So Nick and Angelina, to remind you, are married and they have, I think, 2 kids, I want to say. And then Chené has a child of her own. She is the wife they are seeking for 3 years. I don't think he's seeking anymore. I think he found and he does not want to commit. And I believe Chené is feeling this as well. She's like, oh, okay, this is not enough for me. And he's like, well, why don't you just move to our side of town? Like, we're not seeing each other enough because we live so far apart on the opposite sides of town. And they live in Rhode Island. The whole state is smaller than some cities. So I don't know how big this town could possibly be. But anyway, apparently it's big. So she's on the opposite side of town. And he's like, okay, move closer. That's going to solve the problem. There's still not a commitment. All she has to do now is uproot her child and sell her home and move to the other side of town, and everything is still the same. How dumb is this, Matt? Very dumb. This storyline is bothering me because I really like Chené. She seems like a sweet girl. And Angelina, I don't think I wrote her name down this time because she wasn't featured at all in the show. Whatever her name is, his actual wife, could not be sweeter. Probably one of the nicest people I've seen. She literally came out and said, I've never had any friends, and that's why I want to have a sister wife, which breaks my heart. I just want to go wrap her up in my arms, give her a big hug, tell her you are worthy of so much more than this, and then go get her connected with friend groups. I'm thinking Matt's keeping her away. That's what I think. He clearly has very much control over her, and I think he is preventing her from joining organizations, clubs, volunteer stuff, whatever it is, a church, something that is going to make you connect with other people. That's what I believe. And I believe that he's been stringing Chené along the whole time because he's convinced Angelina, this is the only friend you're ever going to have, so be really nice to her. And they do like each other. The 2 of them should become best friends and each find different men, and Matt needs to go to the curb. Now let's talk about the Davis family for a second. This new girl, what's her name again?
Get it together.
Teresa. Teresa shares with us that she has been friends with Nick for 14 years. I know it's been a long time. 14 years. Nothing ever happened between them. But according to her, which I don't believe because I think she just wants to get on the show to advance her Instagram likes and followers so she can pursue and push forward her rapping career. Lordy, I can only imagine. So she says she has loved him from afar for 14 years. I don't believe it. I don't buy it for a second. But what's even worse than that is the fact that the Davis family has brought her after just, I think it was the last episode, we learned 4 weeks or something. Maybe it was 4 months. I don't remember how long. After a very short period of time, she moved in with her child because she's already known them for a long time. So she doesn't really need to get to know them because she's been friends with Nick for so long. She, by proxy, has gotten to know Jennifer and April as well. So she's moved into the house. Her son has moved into the house. She's full on having nights in the boom boom room with Nick. And Nick goes on to say he still has questions about this relationship because he's having a difficult time loving her in a romantic way. He comes right out and says, I have no problem having sex with her. That's fine. But I don't know if this is going to last long term because I don't know if that I really love her romantically. So why did you bring her in? And are you, there's a child involved here too. This is sick. The Davis family is turning my stomach this season. On top of it, she's pushing for a 4th wife in addition to her because she wants to show her commitment to the family by marrying somebody. And Nick doesn't marry his wives. The wives marry each other. So she doesn't think a spiritual marriage is going to be proof enough. She wants a legal marriage. So she's like, hurry up, let's get a fourth sister wife so I can legally marry her and prove to you I want to be as part of this family. That is warped.
These people are insane.
We have Yesel and Danny. Yesel, who also is, well, I don't know if he's controlling Danny as much. Danny doesn't strike me as passive and easily manipulated. She doesn't seem that submissive to me. When you saw them when they first got together, she was like, bite my lip, bite my shoulder, let's go get it on. She was sort of this wildcat kind of person. And she seems like she still kind of is deep down inside, but she's playing the role of passive submissive wife. I don't think that's who she is. I think this is all for the camera still. And so it's easy for her to put restraints on another person, because if they go through with this, even though it won't be legal, if they go through with the charade that they're doing, then there is going to be another person that he sleeps with. So she's putting the requirement right down now. You cannot have a child with that other person. What's Yesel say? Well, it's going to be hard to find somebody. Oh, really? Okay, then don't. If that's going to make your life too difficult, Yesel, then get over yourself. She doesn't need another sister wife. You're gone for months at a time anyway. What do you care? No. If he cared for her, if he truly cared for her, he would say, my ex-wife, let's bring her in as a sister wife. Why? Because the two girls are best friends already. I don't know what to think of this whole situation. Something smells fishy. I don't like it. I think it's all for the cameras too. Two families just on TV to be on TV. Finally, we have Garrick and Danielle. So it's still Danielle's birthday party. It's the actual birthday party, and everybody's over there and they're celebrating. Afterward, Danielle shares with us that she spent the night in Garrick's bed, not Lorena, even though it's Lorena's first day in America, because Lorena insisted Danielle spend the night with Garrick because it was her birthday, which I think is so sweet. I like Lorena too. Danny, I mean, really shouldn't say that, because Danny is clearly brainwashed by Garrick, and the whole family is financially tied into him. So they're not speaking up about the situation either. So I feel sorry for Danny, because every time she says she's excited about the situation, it just seems so clear that she is lying through her teeth. She didn't want anything to do with this. She just wants Garrick. It's not what he wants. And he's got her convinced that the Bible says all this stuff that it doesn't say. And so she's following everything that he does. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. Disgusting. So now all she's doing is moving her clothes out of the closet was her bedroom with Garrick. Now that closet is basically Garrick's. But apparently he didn't build adequate closet space for the girls that are staying in the other room. So she's trying to make room for where Lorena's clothes are going to go. They custom built. He makes custom built houses. How did they not have enough closet space that in the bedroom that the women are going to stay in, that they each have huge walk-in closets of their own where they keep their stuff? So when they go over to his place, so when they go over to his room, they're just literally going over there to spend the night. And then in the morning they come back. Maybe they can have toiletry stuff in the bathroom. But other than that, this makes no sense to me. Is this another manipulation of his? I'm trying to see the angle of it. What benefit does he have that they don't get closet space? I don't know. Actually, the closet that they're in is not that big for the two of them. Maybe I have too many clothes. I don't know. All right, that's what we have for this episode. Little disappointing. We had no jazz hands in this episode. He's my favorite, only because he's terribly entertaining. I do not think that he is straight. I think that he is fooling himself and living the life that he thinks he should live. But because he is so flamboyant and so in touch with his emotions, he does make it for a great husband. So there's that.
You choose to look at it in a positive way.
I don't know. I'm just curious how this whole family situation is going to work out. I really am. All right, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next week. We watch it live together at 9 p.m. on Monday nights, Eastern Standard Time. Tune in and watch it with us. It's a good time. The chat is on fire. Bye, y'all.